Getting to know you, getting to feel free and easy. When I am with you, getting to know what to say.
Bart his inspiration, our director Bartlett Sher, when he and Lincoln Center decided to revive The King and I, his focus was to bring back the relevance of its political story and the feminist tone of the show to the most important aspects of the show. And I think that compared to other revivals and compared to what people maybe know from the movie, they've brought back a lot of the initial intent, which was to really acknowledge the political era of the time and to bring out the strong voices of not just Llana, but Lady Tiang and Tuptim, the three strong female voices of the show.
Yeah.
And so I think they were progressive thoughts in 1951, and in 2018, they're just as strong to see three strong women characters in a show fighting the patriarchy of the king, you know. So, and I think that's what I think is different from our show.
Yeah, and one thing is that we've always, you know, a lot of people have seen The King and I on the road, but they haven't seen this generation's version, and that's what Bartlett Sher brought about with The King and I at the Lincoln Center. He really worked with Rodgers and Hammerstein Estate and made sure that he had all the language that they always wanted and you know, there's lots of different versions out there, but ours is definitely our generation's version. You know, you've got award-winning Kathy Zuber costumes that are a spectacle to see, and you've got really incredibly talented dancers and actors in our core ensemble group and other principals. And the work they do every night astounds me, and it's such a pleasure to be a part of. So I think people get the whole package when they come and see this version of our story. That's why I wanted to be a part of this story. Jose had been a part of the Broadway production before. I was in Finding Neverland at the time, and when they offered for me to do the tour on of Lincoln Center production, I jumped at the chance because, you know, this is the one that our generation is going to remember, you know.
I know what it's like to be loved by you.
I want them to leave with amazing memories and a feeling that they've been taken on a journey to another world where they get to see two warring sides, in a sense, with Anna being from a different culture, trying to bring her taste to Siam, and, you know, Jose's king trying to stay true to his nation's identity, yet trying to modernize it. So they have a lot of, so they see a journey of these characters trying to listen to each other, finding it hard at first and then finding a bridge. But also they'll leave with amazing songs in their head that they remember from childhood. I
mean, like, we live in a pretty troubled time right now. I think we've been traveling the country now during a time of American politics and even global politics where it's very divided and very. And I think if parents can take their kids to see our show and see a story about two people from different countries learn to become friends, I think that's an important lesson anyone can take home and talk about over the dinner table. And I think that's what The King and I provides.